Hey guys, welcome to the Blacksmith Garage. We're going to do a different video today. We bought our first motorcycle. It's a 2025 Road Glide, and we're going to start making a couple videos on it and a few things that, as a newbie to Harley Davidson and to motorcycles, I couldn't find. At least I couldn't find a few of the things without a lot of fluff and videos. So we come from Jeeps and trucks and cars, but this is our first motorcycle, and we're gonna have some fun with it. So stay tuned. Welcome to the Blacksmith Garage. We're glad you're here. So today we're gonna hit something that, as somebody new to Harley, new to bikes, new to motorcycles, I couldn't find a ton of information. And honestly, it's a bit scary to change suspension on a new bike when you may not know and understand it. On the 2025 Road Glide, we have switched our rear suspension to Ohlin 779s. They are a coilover, and once you get them, they are not ready for you, or they're not adjusted particularly to you and your setup. So things that you'll have is, are you a solo rider? Do you usually have a backpack? Do you have a tour pack? Do you have your packs full? All of those things will change how you set your suspension up. So today, no fluff. We wanted to go into that and show you how to do it. What you're going to notice when you receive the Oleans, and this probably goes with most of their, at least rear suspension or small coilovers, is they're going to send you a tool that looks like this. So that's one tool you need for this job. You're also going to need one of these and a flathead screwdriver. These are the only three tools you need beyond some jack stands, how I use it, or if you have a lift to lift your bike, we have to take the pressure off the rear suspension to do this adjustment. So, three tools: flathead screwdriver, caliper, and this tool that was provided with your Ohlin suspension. Now go to the website. Act like you're buying your suspension again if you haven't done this already, and put in all your measurements. And I'll try to pop something up on the screen to show you where to go. It's going to ask you about tour pack. It's going to ask you about how much weight do you carry in your bags, how much do you weigh with gear on, how much does your backpack weigh with gear on. And then it's going to say the measurement of what you need to get to for your spring. So there is a collar above your spring that has to be a certain distance from the top of the shock. And you'll see that here in a second. But it'll show you what you need that measurement to be. The next step is to raise your bike up. If you have a lift, great. We need to take pressure off the back tire. So the tire should be in the air. My tire is maybe 1.5 inches off the ground because you don't need much. And then I take two jack stands and put them under my tip over bars, just so the bike is level and bike suspension is up. And then we can get into adjusting your suspension. So you can see that we took our bags off, which are sitting over there on the right, and then we take jack stands and put them under our tip over bars. Next, we're going to take our jack and put it under that cross member there and jack up the bike. Now you can see our back tire is off the ground. So what you're adjusting is the space between the top of your shock, this ridge here, and the preload adjuster. So how do you do that? So you're going to get your caliper and get the caliper that has the ability to give you measurements on inner diameter. So we're going to take a measurement, put that piece right on top, and snug it up to the bottom of your shock head. Now, what ours says is about 29.46 millimeters, and we are adjusting this to carry more load. So we're actually going to go up to about 38 millimeters. So on the 779s, you're going to find that there is a nylon bolt here, or plastic bolt here. You're going to take your small flathead screwdriver and you're going to turn it. Now get the tool that Ohlin's provided to you, and you're going to simply twist. And there are small holes that allow you to do that. Now, we are going clockwise, and it is slowly making it larger. So it's 31. We're going to keep doing that for a while. Almost there. 35. $37. Oops. All right. We're at 39.9 millimeters. And what I like to do is have the nylon bolt be where I can actually see it. I'm going to pull a little bit back on this because I want to be nearer to the 38. I'm at 38.7. And I'm going to go ahead and tighten down the nylon bolt. That's all there is to it. Really simple. Now what you want to do is go to the other side and get it nearly the same measurement as what you did on this side. So mine was 38.7. Get as close as you can. They may be a little different sometimes. Shouldn't be drastically different, but you know, it won't be, it doesn't need to be perfect. So you've come to the other side. You know, based on my measurements, the right side is 38.7. So we came over to the left side to adjust it. It's around 30 to 31. So you're going to undo your plastic bolt and start twisting. And I'm going to try to get this as close as I can to the 38.7 millimeters on the other side. Now, if there's some difference, not a huge difference, that's okay. But try to get them as close as possible. So I'm at 39.03. I'm going to back down a little bit to see if I can get closer. Not much though. $38.9. Close. So I'm going to go ahead and button this up. You are done adjusting your Ohlin 779s and probably others. Simple, easy tools. Go get yourself a caliper, and you can do this within 10 minutes. So that's all there is to it. You are changing the distance between these 2 points. You're going to undo or thread out the plastic bolt, change the measurement. We were going clockwise and it was expanding the distance, meaning heavier bike or heavier supplies on board, really. And then once you get your measurement, you thread that bolt back in and you go to the next side. So that's all there is to it. You just adjusted your suspension based off of the weight that you, your passenger, your bags, and your tour pack consist of. Based on Ohlin's website, shows you the measurements that you should be near for your rear shocks. Now, this is the first time we've done a motorcycle video. We are using new software editing and new ways of filming. So we thank you for joining us on the channel. If you've enjoyed this and are looking forward to some extra content, like and subscribe. We will be doing full shot videos of this, the truck, the Jeep, and hope to do a couple other do-it-yourself videos for the motorcycle. There's a lot of things that I have found being new to the Harley Davidson community and overall motorcycle community is these new bikes are kind of intimidating to work on, but really if you're ready to dive in, they're pretty simple. So hopefully we can do a few more videos to at least get some shots of the new Grand Tour pack. I'll do a full video on the Grand Tour pack. It's been a fiasco. But again, like and subscribe, and thanks for your patience as we learn our new editing software and new ways of filming. So thanks for joining. We'll see you later.